Have you ever wondered what life is like inside the world's most reclusive nation? We're about to uncover 10 shocking facts that will leave you speechless. From its enigmatic leadership under the Kim dynasty to its isolated way of life, North Korea has captured the world's fascination. So, stick around till the end as we unveil some of the most surprising aspects of North Korea that will challenge your perceptions and leave you wanting to learn more. Ready to be amazed. Fact 1. North Korea has a 3-generation punishment rule. All right, buckle up for this one, because North Korea doesn't mess around when it comes to punishment. So picture this. You mess up, you get caught, and boom, not only are you in trouble, but your whole family is too. Yeah, that's right. It's called the 3-generation punishment rule, and it's as harsh as it sounds. Here's the deal. If you're found guilty of a crime in North Korea, it's not just you who faces the consequences. Nope, your entire family, kids, grandkids, the whole gang could be shipped off to labor camps. And get this, if you're unlucky enough to be born into one of these camps, well, tough luck, because you're stuck there for life. This system, also known as kin punishment, has been around since 1950. Put in place to wipe out any hint of dissent or opposition to the regime. It's basically a way for the government to make sure there's no chance of any troublemakers passing on their rebellious ideas to future generations. Talk about taking punishment to a whole new level, right? Fact 2. North Koreans must adhere to one of 28 approved haircuts for both men and women. Yep, you heard that right. There's a list of government-approved hairstyles you have to choose from. And let me tell you, it's not exactly a salon menu with endless options. For the ladies, there are 18 approved styles to choose from, but here's the catch. If you're married, you get a bit more freedom with your locks. Unmarried? Well, better keep it short and sweet, because long hair is a no-go. As for the guys, you've got a choice of 10 styles, but don't even think about growing it out too much. We're talking a maximum length of about 5 centimeters. And even then, it's got to be neat and tidy. It might sound like something out of a dystopian novel, but in North Korea, your hairstyle is serious business. It's all about maintaining that uniform look and sticking to the regime's strict rules. So, next time you complain about a bad hair day, just be glad you're not living under North Korea's hair-raising regulations. Fact 3. North Korea has its own time zone, known as Pyongyang Time. Back in 2015, North Korea made a bold move by setting its clocks back by half an hour to establish this unique time zone. This change was a symbolic gesture, aligning the time with what it was before Japan colonized the region. Initially, North Korea was half an hour ahead of China and half an hour behind Japan. However, in 2018, North Korea decided to switch back to being in the same time zone as South Korea. This move was seen as a step towards reconciliation between the two Koreas, signaling a possible thaw in relations. Fact 4. North Korea has publicly executed at least 7 individuals within the past decade for engaging with K-pop content. Now, here's something that shows just how strict North Korea's regime can be. Imagine being publicly executed for listening to K-pop. In North Korea, engaging with South Korean pop culture, especially K-pop, is considered a serious offense. Under the leadership of Kim Jong-un, North Korea has cracked down hard on what it sees as harmful Western and South Korean influences. Kim Jong-un has famously called K-pop a vicious cancer that threatens the minds of North Koreans. As a result, at least 7 people have been publicly executed in the last decade for being involved with K-pop content. These executions are meant to send a chilling message to others, reminding them of the consequences of defying the regime's strict cultural rules. Fact 5. North Korea has 4 television channels, all of which are state-owned. Now, let's tune in to North Korea's TV scene. Did you know that North Korea has only 4 television channels? And guess what? They're all owned by the state. These channels are Korean Central Television, Mansudai, Athletic Television, and Ryongnam-san. Unlike the plethora of channels we're used to, North Koreans have limited options when it comes to TV. These state-owned channels broadcast a mix of news, entertainment, and propaganda from daytime to prime time. Recently, there has been some progress in TV broadcasting in North Korea. Over the last 5 years, multi-channel television has been introduced, offering viewers more choices beyond the traditional single channel, especially in the provinces. However, to access these additional channels, viewers need a digital television or set-top box, which may limit their availability to the broader population. Fact 6. North Korea's calendar is based on its founder's date of birth. Let's flip the calendar to North Korea's unique timekeeping system. North Korea marches to the beat of its own drum with the Juche calendar, which is based on the birth date of its founder, Kim Il-sung. Born on April 15, 1912, according to the Gregorian calendar, Kim Il-sung's birth year became Juche 1 inch in the Juche calendar. The Juche calendar officially began on January 1, 1912, marking Kim Il-sung's birth year as the starting point. Interestingly, the Juche calendar was adopted in 1997 on the 3rd anniversary of Kim Il-sung's death, replacing the Gregorian calendar for official use. However, both calendars are commonly used in North Korea, with the Juche calendar serving as the primary method for determining dates within the nation. Fact 7. In North Korea, being a traffic cop is considered a dream job for women. These women, often referred to as traffic ladies, are not your typical traffic cops. They are hand-picked based on their appearance and physique, with tall and attractive individuals being preferred for the role. What sets these traffic ladies apart is that they operate without the need for electricity, effectively serving as human versions of traffic lights. Despite the job being repetitive and seemingly pointless, these traffic ladies are highly regarded in North Korean society and are seen as representatives of the capital city. However, there are strict rules governing their appearance and duties. For example, they must retire at the age of 26, and there are specific guidelines regarding their uniform and behavior while on duty. Despite these regulations, being a traffic lady is still considered prestigious, highlighting the unique cultural nuances of North Korea. Fact 8. Blue jeans are prohibited in North Korea. Now let's talk fashion. In North Korea, blue jeans are prohibited due to their association with American culture and perceived symbolism of United States influence and imperialism. The leadership in North Korea, particularly under Kim Jong-un, views blue jeans as a representation of Western values and seeks to maintain a distinct cultural identity separate from global influences. As a result, wearing blue jeans in North Korea carries penalties, ranging from verbal warnings to public humiliation and even imprisonment in extreme cases. This ban on blue jeans is just one example of North Korea's efforts to control its citizens' attire and maintain a certain level of cultural purity. Fact 9. In North Korea, owning a computer, including a laptop, requires permission from the local government. Let's talk tech in North Korea. Owning a computer, like a laptop, isn't just a matter of walking into a store and picking one out. Nope. It's a whole process that requires permission from the local government, and that's just the beginning. Once you get the green light, your computer needs to be registered with the police. The country takes it a step further by banning private ownership of fax machines. When it comes to internet access, North Korea tightly controls it. Only a select few citizens and foreigners have access to a closed-off computer network, which is heavily monitored and censored by the government. Following thefts of sensitive information, bans on old laptops and memory chips in government offices were put in place. Additionally, North Korean customs can search your belongings, including electronics like laptops and memory cards, when you enter the country. Fact 10. North Korea has its own basketball rules. Now let's pivot to sports, specifically basketball, but with a North Korean twist. Kim Jong-un, not a fan of the traditional basketball rules, decided to change things up. In North Korea, slam dunks aren't just worth 2 points, they're worth 3. And when the game heats up in the final 3 minutes, Field goals made during this time are worth a whopping 8 points. This unique take on basketball adds a whole new level of excitement and strategy to the game, North Korean style. And with that said, we've come to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune into our next exciting video.